We're back now with our weekly medical checkup, and we're starting off this week with more research on how those popular weight loss drugs could also help people cut back on drinking. Plus, this morning, why a good workout could help you live longer, no matter your age. NBC News medical contributor Dr. Vin Gupta joins us to discuss these latest health headlines. So, Dr. Gupta, good morning to you. We've reported on how researchers across the country are looking at medications, Wegovy and Zepbound, as potential treatments for addiction. And now there's this new study in the JAMA Network that found many average drinkers are consuming less alcohol while they're on these drugs. So is there any idea what is causing that side effect and just how common it is?
Yes, Steve, we're seeing much more in the way of evidence that these weight loss drugs are somehow inhibiting addiction behavior, whether it's to alcohol, whether it's to shopping, frankly. And what we think is happening is it's actually impacting our reward center in our brain, the hippocampus, and what's really driving these types of behaviors. So while medication can help, it does not solve all problems relative to, in this case, excessive drinking, but it does appear that it is actually reducing the amount of drinking for those that tend to drink, 4 or more drinks in a day. So those that are the heaviest drinkers tend to intake the less, at least in these earliest studies, which is promising.
Fascinating stuff. The next study we're looking at, also fascinating. It concerns sleep, something very near and dear to the hearts of our team. Research published in the Journal of Epidemiology and Community Health found that irregular sleep patterns may affect heart health. In what ways could poor sleep actually do that? And should that be enough for some of us to maybe change our sleep habits?
Yeah, Steve, it's not entirely clear from the study why irregularity. So let's say you're still getting the 8 hours of sleep every single night, but you're just changing the hours in which you're actually having that sleep. So irregular sleep cycles, waking up in the middle of the night, for whatever reason, it seems like it's impacting, to your point, the risk of, say, heart attacks. And so duration of sleep is less important than regularity in this case, which is surprising to some. What might be happening is just increase in inflammation in the body, increase in stress hormone levels like cortisol, which can ultimately impact heart health and impact the stress that the heart is experiencing. That's one hypothesis. But frankly, the mechanism is not entirely clear, but it does lead credence to this notion that circadian rhythms matter and regularity matters.
Consistency is key. And finally, doctor, let's look at the JAMA study showing how being physically active helps you live longer at any age. What are the details there, and just how active do you need to be?
It's about 150 minutes per week is the idea. And so really 25 to 30 minutes if you can do it at least 5 days a week. And what they noticed was that the greatest benefit is in older individuals, those 70 and older, that if you attain this level of activity, Stephen, you live longer. And I don't think this should surprise us. We always talk about healthy living, including healthy eating, but especially activity. And so any type of aerobic activity is key. So make sustainable plans. Get moving is really the bottom line, and that this finding applies to all demographics, but especially those that might be older.
All right. Dr. Vin Gupta, thanks so much for helping us break that down this morning.